What's going on, guys? It's been a very long time, but I'm here. We're actually here in our new place as well. We also have an office room now, so it's not as if I just have my desk anywhere. You guys can see I also added another monitor to that. Woo! I'm finally here though. Now, guys, before we continue, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Share this with everyone. It helps me out, helps out with the YouTube algorithm. The more likes I get, the more shares I get. I'm able to give you guys more information and more people can see this awesome info. Now, I'm always getting asked, what's on your watch list? What currencies do you trade? What do you trade? So I decided to actually make a video and tell you guys. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I trade. Now, I am a day trader, mainly Forex, but the broker that I have allows me to trade more than just Forex pairs alone. By the way, my broker is FX Choice. I'll leave a link in the description below, just in case you guys want to look into it and maybe even want to sign up as well. At the time of me recording this video, they no longer accept US clients. Pretty much means that US residents, if you live in America or anywhere within 50 states, they no longer accept you. You're not going to be allowed to have a FX broker account. However, I do think that after the election, that will change. It's mainly because of the fact that, with the election, everything going on, US been tightening their regulations. So because of that, FX Short said, peace. But again, I do think that after the election, things will go back to normal, hopefully. All right, I'll go straight into what's on my watch list as well as what are exactly the pairs that I trade. So, drum roll, please. So, I trade US 30, which is the Dow Jones. I trade US 500, which is the S&P 500. I trade XAU USD, which is gold. And I also trade GBP JPY, which is Great Britain Pound, Japanese Yen. Funny thing is that GBP JPY or GJ is actually the only Forex pair that I actually trade. There's many factors as to why I have such a few things on my watch list. I mean, for starters, we're dealing with a global pandemic, right? So that alone is causing crazy volatility across the board. I know many traders don't, but I personally like volatile markets. And the reason why, because the more volatile the market is, means the more chaos. The more chaos means the more opportunity it is for me to profit in the markets. With the futures market, scares of a lockdown or an increase of the number of cases we have for this global pandemic, that scares investors. And if that scares investors, they're more likely going to take their money away. And if they take their money away, that in turn causes a bearish market or a rejection in a bullish market. You also have Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, whose printing press is pretty much unlimited, right? You have that. Added to it, you have talks of reopening. You also have talks of certain businesses creating cures for this pandemic. And that right there it's good. It's good for the markets. And then in turn, the markets increase. As an investor, if I hear that there's more money being put into the market, if I hear that there's going to be a cure coming into play, or if I hear that cases of this pandemic are going down, I'm more likely to go back and invest my money, which again, as I just said, is bullish for the markets. You also have inflation of the dollar, an election year, consumer confidence, a recession, and so forth. This is good for gold, and this is the reason why we've broken all-time highs this year in gold. With talks of things getting better, we also have massive drops in gold, which again is good for volatility. Both gold and the Japan yen are safe havens, and this brings me to JBP JPY. When investors see uncertainty in the dollar, they tend to go more towards gold and the yen, and as I just said, those are both safe havens. Added to that, Brexit talk has been putting the pound in massive volatility. You have that, UK shutdowns, things that are going on over there in the UK. Also, you have Prime Minister Boris Johnson, his decision making. Again, all of this is a recipe for volatility. So there you have it. These are the things that are on my watch list as well as why they're on my watch list. If you're looking to become a day trader or to become a more profitable trader, you can check out the links in the description below. I'll add all of my services there. My services consist of free education. I have ebooks. I have my full Forex course. If you want 60 or 90-minute coaching calls, that's provided as well. I also have training webinars that are recorded if you guys want access to that there. Again, guys, I'll leave the link for all of that in the description below.